Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk a little bit about Wisconsin and a Supreme Court justice again, but not really. We're really going to talk about marketing and a question that I received. And I feel like I need to clear this up just in case anybody else is thinking the same thing. So, Justice Protasewicz in Wisconsin. I think that might have been the first time I ever said her name in a normal way. I normally say Protasewicz. And I got a message asking me why I was always making fun of her name. It's not what's happening. It was basically very much like, you don't make fun of anybody's name and you seem to like this person. Why do you always make fun of her name? During the run-up to the election, she did something that I found incredibly interesting. If you are seeking elected office, what is your most valuable asset? And don't say anything idealistic like your voting record or something like that. We're talking about reaching your average voter who generally is underinformed. What's your most valuable asset? Think about some of the people who are on the national stage right now that realistically shouldn't be. And they're only really there, they're only really being listened to for one reason: name recognition. Name recognition. It's marketing. Political campaigns are marketing, never forget that. She has an odd last name, and if you ever see the spelling, it's even a more unusual spelling for the majority of Americans. So what did she do? Because she didn't have any name recognition. Videos were made with a whole bunch of people mispronouncing her name. And then Protasewicz, repeating it. She built name recognition for herself through this method. It's not me making fun of her. I think it was brilliant because with a name that isn't Kennedy or something like that, you have to find a way to build the recognition of your name. So when voters who are not particularly well informed walk in to the voting booth, that they might check the name that they just recognize. And you can get a lot of votes that way. That it's definitely not an insult. I've never seen anybody try to build name recognition by simultaneously making fun of themselves and their name and correcting it particularly in the social media way that she did. You can find like shorts and TikTok with this. So that's what it's about. And to me, it's good to remind people that in a lot of cases, you have people that are being taken seriously that shouldn't be, simply because they have name recognition. And in this case, you had somebody who, once people were able to recognize her name, and those who actually cared about being informed looked into her, she won in a landslide. It's just something that I find entertaining, and it demonstrates the value of marketing. People like to think, in a lot of ways, that their vote is always based off of being an informed voter. For a whole lot of people, their vote is based off branding. It's based off marketing. That's why you have the race to get endorsements from certain people. Because they know that if they can get an endorsement from Trump, well, they're going to get the MAGA vote. Because the MAGA voter, they're not going to look into the person. That's what it's about. So no, I'm not making fun of her. I'm just still marveling at the marketing campaign because To me, that was probably part of the reason that she won in a landslide, because she created enough name recognition for herself to get people to actually look into her. And it was done through ads that said, protest Saywitz. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.